Hey guys, welcome back to The Tried Truth. My name is Mike. Today I'm going to review this fragrance here by the House of Swiss Arabian. It is SHAGHAF for Men. It is classified as an aromatic aquatic fragrance, and I can't tell you how long it's been around. My guess is probably 2018, 2016 to 18, something like that. The other fragrances in this line, I could probably track those and see. But anyway, if you look back to my SHAGHAF Oud video, I'm pretty sure that one was listed as 2018. So, and there's 7 or 8 in the line. So anyway, let's get right to it. So if you're concerned about bottles, this is just a clear bottle in the style of, you know, the rest in this line. The SHAGHAF Oud is gold, like a gold bar. And then there's a red one, a white one, a couple of white ones, some darker blue ones. Anyway, so nothing to see here really. It's you know, just your basic kind of square bottle, clear. The liquid is a tinge of green, like I said, aquatic and aromatic. So I applied it a little while ago and it's already dissipated and very soft. It's a cool day, so I'd say this is definitely for warmer weather. Not going to hold up too well in the cooler weather months like fall and winter. But so far, what do I get out of it? Anyway, so the accords of this fragrance are sweet, warm, spicy, aromatic, citrus, woody, amber, marine, balsamic, lavender, and cinnamon. So anyway, let's get right to the notes. And there's quite a few. So it opens up with Chinese orange, lavender, lemon, and in the mid you get C notes, cardamom, cinnamon, sage, cypriol oil, and nagamatha and tagetes. And in the base you get praline, tolu balsam, ebony tree, patchouli, palisander rosewood, and black amber. One more thing I wanted to point out about it is that you can pick it up fairly cheap. So it's not a very expensive fragrance. And anyway, let's get right into what I think about it. On that note, anyway, Joma Shop, $14 to $20. Fragrance Net, $17.49 to $23.79. So it's available out there. Swiss Arabian has this bottle here for $14.99. So give it another blast, see what we pick up on the initial opening. Like I said, I gave it a wearing. I've had it on for a little over an hour, and it's already kind of dissipated to nothing. So, okay, right when you spray this fragrance, you know, you can really pick up on the citruses, the orange and the lemon. But you also pick up on a sweetness and a floral component there. So, I mean, when you look to that, you have the tagetes. That is a flower. And that cypriol oil, definitely pick up that greenness to this fragrance. It's definitely got a lot of greenness to it. And the aquatic notes. Now in the base, as it starts to dry down, you really pick up on the cardamom. And as far as cinnamon goes, it's just on the bench. Like I said, it's not really out there too much. I mean, but it's got so much going on. And the way these notes are kind of conjoined together, it's kind of hard to pick them out. And there's so many. But the ones that really stand out to me are the citruses. And then as soon as, you know, the top notes start to dissipate, you pick up that lavender. It's a powdery fragrance. And then it gets really kind of smooth. And as far as woods, it only lists the ebony tree. But along with the patchouli and rosewood, you kind of really get a nice, warm, soft, powdery, woody, with the C notes and citruses. It kind of levels off, and you know, it's not a very confusing or complex scent. Okay, there's really not much to see here as far as this scent goes. It's a good pickup for the price. It's a pleasant fragrance. It's a crowd pleaser. It's youthful. even though anybody could wear it, I mean, you're not going to be out of place wearing this, even if you're a guy in your 50s like me. But I'll be honest with you. If I had to give it a hit or a miss, I'd say avoid this one. I'm just, look, I'm not going to beat the fragrance up, okay? It's pleasant. I'd rather put a few bucks with it and get something better, personally. You know, and, you know, when I first opened this, the day I bought that 3-piece set, I said that this was similar to, you know, Green Irish Tweed. It's not. It's definitely not. The Green Irish Tweed is definitely a creamier, more woody type of base, and just, you know, this one is definitely not that. In fact, I'm going to tell you, before this one has a chance to gather and kind of calm down, this one comes off like a citronella candle right when you apply it. But within a couple of minutes, you know, the C notes really start kicking in. And it's really not a bad scent. Don't get me wrong. It's just, like I said, for the money, it's a good deal and all that. It's just not, it's not great or anything like that. Like I said, I don't want to beat the fragrance up. If you like this sort of thing, it's a good one. And as far as longevity goes, I'm sure that whatever longevity that people claim it has, that comes with a dry down and a pretty much a skin scent. There is no sillage to this thing. And this is cooler weather right now, so maybe in the summer and the higher heat, it would change. But back up here. Anyway, in the summer months, maybe this will change. Maybe it'll get better. But today, it's just not that great. So everyone's saying moderate, and that's kind of where I was at with it, you know. And as far as longevity, actually, most people say it's long lasting. So hopefully it is, you know, in the warmer weather. But yeah, I get a nice aquatic, almost a fruitiness to it. And that's a strange thing because the only fruits listed are kind of like citruses, but yeah, you get a fruitiness to it, kind of like yeah, kind of like a Hawaiian punch type of vibe to it with an aquatic note and a woody base. You know, you kind of get that. And I'm looking forward to trying it out, like I said, in the spring, in the summer, and I can probably give you a better take on it. But for now, it's just nothing. It's nothing that I'd want to wear this time of year. Now, if you want to just wear it around the house after a shower or something like that, it'd probably be great for that. It's pleasing fragrance, nothing offending here. No one's gonna smell it and say they don't like it or anything like that. I mean, there's just not a lot to it. Yeah, you know, it's just, it's not a unique fragrance. It's been done a million times. You know, it's kind of that, what is it? Caid al Fursan. That one's like a really strong pineapple bomb. This one has some nuances of that fragrance, but subtle. Definitely not as powerful as that one. But yeah, this one just doesn't have any oud. It doesn't have any, there's no black currant. There's no pineapple listed. But for some reason, with the lemon and the orange like that, it almost smells like it's got a hint of pineapple to it. And it could be just that fruitiness kicking up. But yeah, you know, guys, I'll be honest with you. It's kind of underwhelming to me. It's just, it's decent. It's good. It's just, if you want anything in this classification, there's so much better stuff out there that does similar things. Even Nautical Voyage, to me, is a better fragrance than this one. It seems to me that Nautical Voyage is, especially for similar price, just a more put together, better blended fragrance. This one is very synthetic, especially on the opening. Like I said, it comes off like a citronella candle, and it'll hit you, that burst of citrus. But like I said, the best part of this is when it starts to dry down, and then it just becomes a skin scent. I don't expect much longevity out of this one, and I think the high heat, even though it may give it a little bit better performance, it's just going to dry it up quicker, and it's going to be like a musky skin scent at that point. With hopefully you could get a little bit of a lift off in a higher temperature, and hopefully it would be better. But today it's just a woody citrus type of fragrance. They call it aromatic aquatic, but it's that too, I guess. It's just very aromatic, but just kind of sits close to the skin. So enough said about it. I don't know. For my taste, it's just not for me. I don't think anyone's going to have a problem with it though. It's not mind blowing. It's not epic at all. It's nothing special. I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't go out of my way to get this one. I mean, if you want the complete set because you bought SHAGHAF food, I understand that. But other than that, it's a very redundant purchase. I'm telling you, if you have Nautica Voyage, you don't need this. If you have Versace Pour Homme, you definitely don't need this. I mean, but for the price, it's not bad. If you like cheapies, it's a good cheapie. There's no doubt about that. It's a good aquatic, citrus, crowd-pleasing fragrance for under $20. On that note, it's a great fragrance. But if you're a collector and you have better things, it could be a redundant purchase. If you have Mont Blanc Explorer, you definitely don't need this fragrance. I mean, I could go on all day. If you have any one of the John Varvatos fragrances, you don't need this fragrance. I mean, you're just going to get this and realize that it's a style of fragrance that's been done so many times, just been tweaked a little bit, and here's the same old thing. It's so similar to so many other things. It's just, there's nothing unique. It's not special in any sort of way whatsoever. So yeah, we'll leave it at that, guys. But like I said, if you want a fragrance that smells good for under 20 bucks, it's about 60% synthetic. I mean, and you get that right away, right when you apply it. You definitely smell it as soon as you spray it. It comes off like almost like a lemon tile and tub cleaner. That's exactly what it smells like. That's how strong it is when you first apply it. Now, when it settles down, it still smells like you just cleaned the bathroom with lemon cleaner and you're in the next room. That's kind of what you get. And then you get the woody base starts to settle in. And then, it's just a nice, fresh, clean, lemony, aquatic scent. So yeah, like I said, it's absolutely nothing special. You'll watch some other reviewers that do a better job than me of explaining that. But my job is to just tell you the truth. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to hype it up so you'll go buy it. I do get hyped about some things, but not this. This is just underwhelming. And that's the best way to describe it. It's just okay. It's really just okay. I give it a 4 out of 10. It's just, there's no uniqueness. It's, like I said, there's really nothing to it. This is like the hot dog of fragrances. They just took a bunch of scraps, put it all together, and came up with this. That's what it feels like to me. It's definitely not even a sirloin. I mean, come on, it's just a processed fragrance. Just like I said, it seems like they had a surplus of notes and boom, here you go. Let's throw it all in a pot and see what we can come up with. And this is what they got. So, yeah, I don't want to offend anybody. If your opinion is higher of it, then good for you. This is my opinion. I don't know. I think it's senseless to spend $20 on this. Even though it's less than 20, it's just a waste. It's a waste of time and effort. I'd save that money, put another 20 with it and get something better. Come up with 40, 50 bucks and get a bottle of Mont Blanc Explorer. That is probably about 50 times better than this. But This has the aquatic vibe. It does have that going for it. And that's probably what I like the most about this, is that aquatic. The C notes. The C notes, and there's something in there that gives it a fruity floral that I actually like. But it's short-lived, and it just doesn't seem like it's gonna pull me through to make me like it any better. And maybe that'll change, because that has happened in the past. So, yeah, I'd proceed with caution on this one, guys. Save your money and just seek out something better. This has just been, it's been overplayed. It's just, it's a tired composition. It really is. So, anyway, thanks for stopping in, checking out the review.